The first thing the manager is going to do is to find the goal for development, the objectives for this particular meeting, and also if the goal is important enough to make the effort reaching it. Goal, objectives. Discover the long-term goal and the objectives for this meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to set targets for the whole year and especially for the next 3 months. What do you hope to get out of the meeting today besides ending up with clear goals?
I want to find out how I can better achieve my goals compared to last year.
How can I best help you to achieve what you want today?
You can tell me how I can achieve what I want without having to work overtime every day.
What is that really all about?
Well, it's because I don't have a good work-life balance. I need to get home to my family on time and I don't want to leave an unfinished job either.
What do you think it will take for you to have a better work-life balance?
I would like to find out what the difference is between the way I work and the way the others are working. They are usually on time.
This means that the goals for this meeting are to set goals for the coming year and also to find out how you can get a better work-life balance. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely.
How important is it for you to achieve the objectives today?
Very important. I would like to find a way to achieve my goals just as the others do. And I also wish to have energy for my family. They are the most important people in my life and I feel that I fail them.
So given that you managed to get a better work-life balance and at the same time reach your goals, what would that mean for you and your family?
I would be more satisfied with myself and we will be happier in the family.
That sounds worth going for.
It is.
Now we know the goal for development, the objectives of this particular meeting, and also if the goal is important enough to make the effort reaching it. Now it's time to discover past and present successes and challenges. Reality, the situation. Discover successes and challenges in the past. What have you done in the last period that really worked for you?
Once I cleaned up my desk and threw away all unnecessary papers, wrote all the tasks I had in my calendar and this way structured my work. That gave me a great overview of what to do and when.
How was it then?
It was really good, but in a short period of time.
What happened since you got such a good period?
Well, I had lost the overview, so I decided to work on a Saturday to regain the structure in my daily work.
What more worked for you during the past period?
I tried to call customers proactively.
What happened to make that possible?
I decided that I don't have to worry that I don't know everything when calling a customer.
What was the difference that made the difference?
I convinced myself that I would be alright whatever happened.
Wow, that seems to have been a good decision. Tell me, what happened to the structure in your daily work?
Reality came back to me and I got overwhelmed by incoming tasks.
What do you think you could have done to have kept your overview?
I could have focused more on doing one thing at a time instead of trying to help everybody at the same time. I just don't want our customers to wait, that's all.
It sounds as if you have personal strengths that can actually help you to get back to where you were.
Yes, I have, of course.
What do the others do that you're not doing right now?
I believe that they have greater courage than me to call customers proactively.
And now that you know that you do not have to know it all before calling, what do you think you're capable of doing in the future?
I can probably do what they do.
I believe that too. Now we know what works already and which is the foundation for future development. We also know which challenges to deal with or avoid in the future. Now it's time to discover the options and opportunities leading to activities going forward. Options, opportunities and choices. Discover what actions are desirable. Let's take a look at the goals you have set for yourself. Which goals for the next period have you planned so far?
I've chosen these goals.
What is it that you're already good at, that you want to continue doing?
I am good at talking with the customers once I've called them in for a meeting.
Great. And which other successes have you had that you would like to do more of?
I would like to get back to the situation I had last year when I had the courage to call customers.
What do you think it will mean for your goals if you get the courage again?
Well, they will just be easier to reach for me.
What would you like to do less of in order to achieve your goals?
I want fewer disturbances in my daily work.
And how are you planning to do that?
I need to structure my work.
Okay, and how would you do that?
I want to use 2 hours every Friday afternoon to clean up, so I'm ready for Monday, and I will book 2 hours each Monday morning to prioritize and plan the week.
And what more can you do to get fewer disturbances in your daily work?
Well, I ought to say no to my colleagues when they ask me to help with a task. I just think we should be able to help each other.
And if you should consider saying no to some requests anyway, which would that be?
It could of course be the ones where I know they are able to do it themselves.
How much time would that save you?
I guess 1 or 2 hours a day.
That sounds like a great deal. What new ideas have you thought of that will help you reach your goals?
I would like to sit together with Nina to listen to how she calls customers.
I think it's a really good idea. And what is it exactly you want to learn from Nina?
I want to hear what she is saying, and I want her to listen to me and give me feedback.
And what do you expect to gain?
I expect that I will be more comfortable in calling proactively when training with her.
Sounds great. And how will you deal with the obstacles you've had last year to prevent them from happening again?
I think that I need to book my calendar every Friday and Monday and not let anything change that priority.
And what will you do if you lose the courage to call proactively?
I will ask Nina to train again.
How do you think you'll feel when you're successful with what you have planned?
It will feel really good.
Where would you like your results to be?
I would like to be at the average level compared to the others, instead of the bottom as it is right now.
And will structuring your week and your courage to call customers get you where you want to be?
Yes, I believe it will.
Now we know the options and opportunities leading to activities going forward. Now it's time to discover how much willpower there is to actually execute the decided activities and plan the details. Will, desire, ensure commitment and action. What will then be your first easy steps?
The first thing I'm going to do is to book my calendar every Friday and Monday for the next quarter. Then I will book Nina 4 times in the next 2 weeks to follow and learn from her. I hope she wants to give me feedback too when I'm calling customers. Next, I'm going to spend all day tomorrow to get my desk in order, to get a fresh start.
And what will be your first difficult steps?
To say no to my colleagues, but I have to do it.
What are your proofs that you're on track in reaching your goals?
The proof is that I get at least the number of meetings I'm supposed to per week in my calendar starting 2 weeks from now. I will ask Nina to join me if she can already this week.
What will you do if things don't go as you expected to?
I will have one more talk with you to discuss what to do.
What kind of support do you need?
I need to know that you will follow up on me regularly until I feel confident that I am on track.
Who else do you need support from in addition to Nina and me? How will you celebrate your successes?
For each time I am better than one of my colleagues, I will treat myself with a walk and an ice cream.
Sounds like a great idea for you. So where are you heading from here?
I'm on my way to be a good salesman for the company and a good husband and father.
Fantastic. And it will be a pleasure for me to follow up on you regularly, and I too believe that you can do it. Your goals for the next quarter will then be the average of what your colleagues have as goals. All right?
Yes, that is what I want.
Now there is a clear plan for how to get started, what to do, and how to follow up. Now it's time to compare the objective of the meeting with what have been achieved. When you look at what you wanted to achieve in this meeting, how far are we now?
Well, I am surprised how far we have come, and I just want to go and plan my calendar and talk to Nina.
Fantastic, and I'm looking forward to hear about your successes. Now the manager knows how to continue the development, and it's time to let people work with what they have decided. There are room for more detailed questions in this dialogue to bring even more ideas forward. You as a manager are the game master and controls which questions to ask.